Well, those at the Slow Food event are not the only ones enjoying some local agriculture. In fact, consumers of all ages are finding their way back to the farm through agritourism. Today, groups are headed out to the farms more and more for the hands-on experience that they find in the field. This week, Karl Wiggers shows us a growing attraction that is drawing thousands of visitors to the farm each year.
It's no exaggeration that thousands visit Louisiana each year. This spring alone, more than 10,000 children have come to Louisiana on field trips and picked strawberries in these fields. This all began in 2011 when the Louisa family decided that they wanted to do more with their 500-acre farm.
They get to come through activities where they can harvest and gather crops that come from the farm.
Owner of Louisa Land, Elizabeth Louisa, says that children learn about way more than the strawberries that her family's farm is most known for.
So we just started opening it up to schools and really wanting to focus on educating children on where their food comes from, what Louisiana is all about as far as agriculture and what's left in the state with agriculture. They get to look at a variety of fruits and vegetables that we grow in our garden and see it up close.
Getting up close to the plants in the Garden of Ag Ventureland or the strawberries in the field is where the lessons begin for guests of Louisa Land.
This is how it all starts. Doesn't just show up in the grocery store.
Tangipahoa helps run Louisa Land. She says she loves getting to work outside with the children, teaching them about agriculture in a fun way.
There's a lot of children that have not seen what a strawberry plant looks like, what a tomato plant looks like. We teach them what things look like and how they grow. And it's just kind of rewarding to me just to see, a smile on their faces.
And this is what brings those smiles.
Definitely the picking, because they get to see those plants up close and personal. And not only are they picking the red strawberries off the fruit, they see the flowers on the fruit. We tell them about pollination and how important the bees are to the produce. So they're learning a lot just right there in the fields.
Tanya and Elizabeth both agree that agritourism destinations like this one are as important as ever, with today's consumers being generations removed from the farm.
Everything is always really hectic. Everything is computers, and people are getting away from things that are natural, things that come from God. Dirt, plants, sunlight, rain. These are all important things that we all need to survive. And it's so easy just to run up to the store and grab something out of the produce section, but nobody thinks about where it comes from.
As far as farmers are concerned, there is less and less farmers coming up to take over these family farms. And, it's getting harder and harder to be able to keep these farms growing and alive.
The look on his face says it all. And that's why this field trip remains at the top of the wish list of students and teachers alike.
To me, it's like no other. I mean, you can go to the zoo and you can see animals, but you don't see the behind the scenes. We show you behind the scenes. And whenever they go to the grocery store and they see a bell pepper, they can tell their family, hey, I saw a bell pepper plant, I know how that grows.
The fun at Louisa Land does not stop when the strawberries are out of season. They also host field trips in the fall with a pumpkin patch and a corn maze. They decorate the farm for Christmas, and we just missed their big Easter egg hunt. Next up at the farm is their annual summer camp that begins in June. To learn more about the camp and to plan your own visit to Louisa Land, head over to our website at twilatv.org. And Kristen, I've told y'all before, that's actually where I'm getting married, there at the Berry Barn. And I really cannot wait for that trip to Louisa Land, to Berry Barn, to the farm there. But I'm not going to lie, it looks like a very kiddie kind of a trip. With all the kids, I mean, the kids eat it up, but I kind of want to go back for myself. It's not just for kids.
It looked like you were having some fun, but are the strawberries still going to be in season when you guys get married?
They will not be in season, but I'm sure we'll still have some strawberries around, considering we're on a strawberry farm.
Well, what about the animals that we talked about a few weeks ago? Did you figure out whether you can have those as part of the wedding?
I got to meet some of the animals, and they're actually pretty well behaved, so I'm hoping that come wedding time, they'll act right.
Well, I can't wait to see this. Karl Wiggers, great story.